never forget the day we moved into that old Victorian house. The Johnson family, that's us. My parents, John and Sarah, my little brother Michael, and me, Emma. We were excited about starting a new chapter in our lives, blissfully unaware of the nightmare that awaited us. I, Emma, was a 16-year-old girl filled with dreams and aspirations. Originally hailing from a small town nestled in the countryside, our family had always lived a quiet and uneventful life. But as fate would have it, circumstances led us to make a significant move to the old Victorian house. My parents, John and Sarah, wanted to provide us with better opportunities in a bustling city, hoping to open new doors for our futures. With a flair for the arts and a longing for adventure, I saw the move as a chance to explore new artistic inspirations and embrace the vibrancy of urban life. Little did I know that the change we sought would come at a steep price, forever altering our perception of reality. The house had a mysterious past, and something about it felt off from the moment we stepped inside. But nothing could have prepared us for what we would discover hidden away in the basement, a dust-covered antique mirror. It called to us, like a dark secret begging to be revealed. With trembling hands, we wiped away the layers of neglect, revealing an ornate frame that seemed to whisper ancient secrets. Against my better judgment, we decided to hang it in our living room, unaware of the malevolent presence it concealed. As the dust particles danced in the air, I caught my breath when the mirror's true form emerged. Its frame, adorned with intricate carvings of twisted vines and gnarled figures, seemed to pulse with an otherworldly energy. The glass itself held a certain luster, as if 1,000 souls were trapped within its depths, yearning for release. Patterns of age and wear etched across the surface, like time itself had left its mark on this artifact of darkness. As we hung it in our living room, it seemed to cast an unsettling aura, drawing the eye like a magnet while simultaneously repelling the soul. Yet, in our ignorance, we failed to comprehend the hidden malevolence lurking behind its ethereal beauty. It started subtly, barely noticeable. Shadows would flicker within its reflection, just for a moment, before disappearing. At first, I thought it was my imagination playing tricks on me, but I couldn't shake the uneasy feeling that something was terribly wrong. Quickly the mirror's dark influence crept into our lives with insidious persistence. Shadows continued to dance within its reflection, growing more pronounced and lingering longer, their shapes contorted and twisted in unnatural ways. What once seemed like a mere trick of the light now revealed its sinister intent. Objects in the room began to move on their own, defying the laws of gravity and reason. Pots and pans crashed to the floor, as if thrown by invisible hands, their clattering echoing through the house. Footsteps, soft and stealthy, would resonate in the dead of night, sending shivers down our spines as we huddled together, paralyzed with fear. Sleep became a distant memory, replaced by a never-ending symphony of creaking floorboards and whispered voices that seemed to mock our desperate attempts to escape this waking nightmare. The line between reality and the macabre was irreversibly blurred, and we couldn't deny that something malicious had taken hold within the very fabric of our once tranquil home. As days turned into weeks, the mirror's influence grew stronger. The shadows became more defined, taking on sinister forms that seemed to move with a life of their own. They twisted and contorted, whispering secrets too dreadful for mortal ears. The once warm ambience of our home turned frigid. Nightmares plagued our sleep, filled with grotesque visions and an overwhelming sense of dread. We became prisoners in our own house, trapped in a reality warped by the mirror's malevolence. I was an aspiring artist, always captivated by the enigmatic. I found solace in sketching the shadows that haunted our lives. Each stroke of my pencil brought them to life on paper, but it felt as though I was inadvertently feeding their insatiable hunger. Desperation consumed us as we struggled to find a way out of this waking nightmare. The mirror had become a portal to a twisted alternate reality, a dark reflection of our own home. We had to confront the source of its power or risk being lost forever. With trembling hearts, we ventured deeper into the distorted realm, facing distorted versions of ourselves, echoes of the darkness that enveloped us. Every step brought us closer to the mirror's hidden chamber, where its malevolent spirit awaited. My sketches became a guide, leading us through the labyrinth of horrors. They held the key to our salvation, revealing the mirror's insidious connection to our emotions and creativity. We had to reclaim our power, turn the mirror's strength against itself. In a final, desperate showdown, we faced the mirror's spirit head-on. Our family, bound by love and determination, fought tooth and nail to break free from its grip. With every ounce of strength, we shattered the mirror, banishing its wicked presence from our lives. In a climactic clash between the forces of light and darkness, we confronted the mirror's malevolent spirit, bracing ourselves for the final battle. The spirit manifested as a sinister entity, a swirling mass of shadows with piercing crimson eyes that seemed to bore into our very souls. Its presence radiated an aura of malevolence, fueled by the twisted desires and tormented souls it had consumed throughout the ages. We discovered that the spirit was haunting us due to the mirror's insidious history. Long ago, a malevolent sorcerer had enchanted the mirror, using it as a vessel to trap the essence of the wicked. Over time, the mirror's power grew, feeding on negative emotions and drawing unsuspecting victims into its web of darkness. Our family, in our ignorance, had unknowingly released the spirit from its prison, and now it sought to claim our souls as its own. As we clashed with the spirit, we fought not only with physical strength, but with our unyielding love and determination. We refused to become pawns in its wicked game, standing together as a united front. With every strike, we channeled our courage and harnessed the purity of our intentions. In a pivotal moment, we shattered the mirror, unleashing a blinding surge of energy that banished the spirit's presence from our lives. The air crackled with a sense of liberation as the malevolence dissipated, leaving us breathless but triumphant. The spirit's true intentions remained elusive, a maelstrom of pain and anger that sought to inflict suffering on all who crossed its path. Its goal was to consume and corrupt, to spread chaos and despair. In our encounter, we had disrupted its wicked plans, but we knew deep down that its presence would forever linger in the shadows, awaiting another opportunity to sow discord and claim unsuspecting souls. As we emerged from the battle, battered yet victorious, we made a solemn pact to guard the fragments of the shattered mirror, scattered like shards of a broken curse. We would never forget the horrors we had endured, nor the strength we had discovered within ourselves. Our family, forever marked by the ordeal, would remain vigilant, ready to face any darkness that threatened to encroach upon our lives. As the shards fell to the ground, we found ourselves back in our own world, free from the mirror's haunting influence. We packed our belongings, leaving the house behind, a somber reminder of the terrors we had faced. But deep down, we knew the horror wasn't over. The mirror's malevolence lingered, its dark energy forever etched into our souls. We could never truly escape its reach, and the nightmares that followed us would serve as a chilling reminder of the darkness we had unleashed. Now, whenever I catch a glimpse of a mirror, I can't help but wonder if I'm being watched. If the shadows are waiting, biding their time until they can reclaim their hold on our lives. The Johnson family will never be the same, forever trapped in the twisted reflections of our own shattered reality.